Good evening, this time with a bit of light. After yesterday's wonderful arrival here with no light in the end, I found out that I actually do have a headlamp. So good evening, it is half past or almost half past 11 here in France. I'm in Rochefort, I'm on a small airfield close by the French Atlantic coast. And after a long working day, which unfortunately made me miss the daylight, I thought I'm going to make one more leg towards Africa. This time I decided to go to Madrid instead of somewhere to the coast. I was thinking about Barcelona, I was thinking about Valencia, but I decided to Madrid because it is more on a direct line towards Gibraltar, and I'm pretty sure that the big airport in Madrid will still have light at the time when I arrive, which will probably be almost 1 o'clock in the morning. Alright, so time to go through starting preparations, and then I will show you the route in a moment. Alright, off we go. We do master first, which is good. Let's get strobe, taxi lights and position lights right away. Master avionics are on. Okay, so there's the lights, exactly. Okay, so I can switch off my headlight. Alright, we can basically get the engine on. Safety there. Right engine. Let's see. It is running, I think. Okay. Well, that didn't run well. There we go, now we are running. Okay, alternation on. Okay, I think we are ready to run. Yes. Parking brake is on. Okie dokie. I can switch the warning off. You definitely need the pilot heat. Alright, I will then pre-program the autopilot. We will basically go south. I will ask for a south departure as well. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Actually, we can go course 240 initially. Well, let's go for that. Okay, 220. And altitude. Let's use this knob. I checked the weather. The weather is quite nice. There is a bit of a band of clouds going through from Spain upwards to basically diagonally through France. I will see on the weather radar how high it is. But I think it will be alright, and we will fly over it. I plan to have a minimum travel height of 12,000 feet. I'm going cruising because I would like to test cruising itself. And I see, wait a second, damn it, of course I forgot, I didn't click the right thing. Thank God this is simulation. There we go. Refueled, full tanks. Alright, I think we are ready to go. Alright, so let's do the right radio communication. We want to go southwards, so we take runway 12. So 120 degrees is our takeoff, which is that direction here, if you see that. Here's the compass. Let's announce our taxi.
Rockefort traffic Starling 05 is taxiing to runway 12.
Okay, let's put on the landing. Oh no, whoop. Actually put on all the lights that were switched off. Alright, headlamp off. And I would like to have some taxi help, which I might not get. Let's use that parking brake off. As usual, NPCs are totally in the way, but we can follow navigation lines. Oh yeah, okay, cool. Thankfully, it helps us. This is good. So I have switched, as usual, live time, obviously, live weather, and also live traffic on. So I saw on the in the main menu, I saw that the airport in Madrid is quite busy. Is this the runway? Okay, I'm so glad about this virtual view down there. This must be an absolute godsend for pilots, because even in those light conditions it basically helps you to see where you are. This is great. So we're going a bit on the left side of the runway because I want to make a U-turn at the end. Well, that could have been more central. Let's see if you can get that. I still have to work a bit on my pedal work. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay. Okay, ready to take off. Of course we still have to get the flaps into takeoff position. Then let's get everybody aware that we are departing, and we are on runway, well, that is 330. And I will go.
Rockefort traffic Starling 05 taking off runway 30 departure to the south.
Alright, leg number 3 of the tour of Africa. There we go. And we are rolling. This is a bit of a difference to other planes in this simulation. When you fly the TBM and you press full throttle, this thing goes off like a rocket. Hello, car. This is, oh, please, Microsoft, please do something against it. Oh, this is so annoying. Just driving around, walking in your way. Oh, this is perfect. Okay, rotating. Oh, come on, carefully, come on. Okay, we have liftoff. Get in. Okay. Oh, I see, my altimeter was not set up right. I have to correct that. So the pressure there on the altimeter is not right, which is not good, but we are definitely in the air. Okay. Flaps in. Okay. I do have a hotkey set up. I hope it works this time for the autopilot.
Engaging autopilot.
And then I say altitude and heading, please. Oh god, I did it again. I did it again. I should say vertical speed instead of... Okay, I should click... Yeah, I should click vertical speed, because then the preset altitude is actually kept. If I click on, if I activate altitude, then it automatically keeps me at the altitude that I'm on at that moment, which is not what I wanted. But this is my third flight, so it's alright. We are on course down south. I want to get closer to the navigation line. But let's see what we do if we do navigation mode. I'm switching to navigation mode now. It goes right. Oh no, 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 no. You go heading. I think it wants to go back down around. I don't know. Okay, so we do it manually. We get it closer to the actual course. So I'm setting a course to merge. Let's go course direct south and enjoy the view. And here is our flight path for today, directly from the French coast over the Bay of Biscay, right into the center of Spain. 2 hours flight. Let's see, we will go to 12,000 feet for now. I will get that corrected. 12,000 feet, and then I will try to make the cruise with let's say 70% throttle and see how the fuel consumption is. And yeah, so far everything looks very nice. It's a beautiful, beautiful night. There's almost no cloud. There are a few clouds over there, but this is perfect flying weather. Oh my god, this is beautiful. Alright, I see you further up when I get in touch with you again. Alright, welcome to 12,000 feet. We are at the right height, and I will now reduce to, and I read 60%. Let's go to just under 70 for now and see how the fuel consumption and the speed develops. It's dropping steadily, and I think we have wind from the back this time, do we? Actually, I think on the top right that is the wind coming from the back. Oh, it's not bad. It's actually not bad, and yeah, it's definitely the wind. Top right of the screen, the arrow with the 30. I think that I observed that in the last 2 flights, and it is indeed our wind direction. Otherwise, you can't explain what it is. So yeah, we are 60%, or let's say just under 70% cruising throttle. We are over the Bay of Biscay now. There is not much going on outside. There are a couple of French cities in the distance. If you look there, that is La Rochelle, and right there is the rest of the sun. Well, if that isn't beautiful, and above the stars. Absolutely beautiful. I think you can even, oh well, you definitely can see star signs. That is for sure, oops, that is for sure simulated, like the moon. So hey, I will pass time by trying to see constellations. Oh yes, one other thing that I wanted to show you is the weather radar. So a couple of 1,000 feet under us there is a bit of a very thin air cover, cloud cover. Nothing to mention, and certainly nothing compared to this incredible cloud cover from the first leg. So yeah, this promises to be a very, very smooth flight. So lean back, have a cookie or two, or have a nap. I will wake you up when something happens. Rightio. We have 307 nautical miles to go. Alright. Well, Spain in sight. I think this is still the French coast, but then there's the French-Spanish border. And we have Spain in sight from here. 205 miles to go. $192 nautical miles to go. This is, I think, the Spanish city of Irun, right at the border. And over there, this is Biarritz and Bayonne in southern France. So, yeah, great stuff. And just a second ago, I talked to you about this border conurbation there, but I just discovered something I want to show you. When we look over the nose of the airplane, you see the reflection on the nose of the airplane, which is quite cool. But there is a reflection there in the clouds from the bottom. I wonder what city that is actually. I mean, it couldn't possibly be Madrid already, right? That's too far. So it must be something else, I think. But it's just beautiful, immersive. These cities, the city lights, the clouds, and even the reflection on the nose of the aircraft. Yeah, just wonderful, I have to say. See you later. And here I am again with a little insight. Look at that. Look at how the street lamps differ from... oh, I'm hanging my head out now of the virtual cockpit. But the street lighting is a different one than in France, obviously. Or at least in this city. That's absolutely fascinating. And this is, I think, all taken from satellite images that were taken at night. So the AI is actually reading that and understanding that. So this city in front of us that is, well, it is not the reflection actually, it is the city itself. I think that is the Spanish city of Logroño, if I pronounced it right, in the north of Spain. So yeah, a few more clouds. Cloud cover is almost no cloud cover in front of us as we see, or not much at least, in the next 50 miles. And yeah, we have 65 minutes to go here on the top right. Well, probably I shut up now for the next couple of minutes because I've shown you everything. I think. I make no promise. Probably I see something in 2 minutes and show you that. See you later. And it is indeed almost exactly 2 or 3 minutes. And look what I found. That is interesting. I have no clue what that is. I mean, it must be street lamps, or I don't know. It must be some kind of motorway or so. Yeah, this is quite fascinating. So I wonder what this is. Oh, it's getting a bit bumpy. This is not me moving. This is the airplane moving. Well, let's see. Hopefully I can recognize it when we are over it, but above it, sorry. But honestly, I wouldn't have thought that a night flight is so interesting. I mean, over the sea it's oh, airplane is shaking. Over the sea it's incredibly boring because it's literally pitch black on the beneath you. But as soon as we are over land now with this mixture of clouds and clear skies, it is really, really interesting. It's just beautiful. Absolutely fascinating. So if you haven't done it yet, and if you are a flight simulator owner, I strongly recommend you do a proper night flight. As you see, just absolutely gorgeous. Well, see you soon. 159 miles to go, and this is the answer. This is a huge and extremely long line of wind power generators. This is absolutely eerie to have these things 14,000 feet, or I don't know, 12,000 feet below you, on I think a mountain range or something, with these red lights. This is incredible. I wonder if that looks the same in real life. Absolutely fascinating. Oh my. Well, what's in front of us now? Anything exciting? Yeah, more wind parks. City and an airport. Wow. Beautiful. We can't see it anymore. Well, see you later.
Easy 2410, you are 20,000 feet above your assigned altitude. Descend and maintain 10,000 feet.
After a long part of the journey, 78 nautical miles to go. And I wonder if that is Madrid there. It might be part of the big conurbation around Madrid. I pretty much guess so. So we are, as I said, 78, now 77 miles away. 29 minutes, so I will start planning for the descent. And well, then soon there will be a landing in the night. This will be exciting.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. We will soon begin our descent to Madrid and ask you kindly to put your seat in the upside position and fasten your seatbelt. Thank you very much.
Well, welcome to the last phase of our flight. This is indeed Madrid. I was right for once. And I decided to start our descend about 20 minutes out because I think with a vertical rate of 1,000 it will take us about 10 minutes, but I thought about it will, of course, if I don't change the throttle, it will increase our airspeed and therefore our ground speed, and it will, as you see the seconds are ticking down very fast, will increase our approach to Madrid. So let's see, 20 minutes out on a same speed. We will be there in, I guess, yeah, 15 to 20 minutes. Putting the landing lights on, and very soon it's well, actually probably it's time to already contact the tower. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Well, I'll find out and I will contact the tower. You don't have to see that. That misery of me clicking through different menus. Well, I see you a bit closer to the ground at about 4,000 feet for our final approach. Alright, 32.5 miles, and I've just halved our descent speed. 7,500.
Starling 05, contact Madrid approach on 136.105.
There we go, that is what I was expecting.
136.105 for Starling 05. Madrid approach Starling 05, 7,400 feet. Starling 05, Madrid approach, continue as planned. Altimeter 30.02.
This is important now, 30.2, so I am adjusting this here. Oh god, and it's bumpy, I hate that. Because, as you see, this changes the actual height, and this means we were actually lower than we thought. Significantly, 200 feet, and in the dark that might be just a crash. So, good to have this switched on right. Come on. 02. This is important. that your instruments are working when you do more or less an instrument landing, because I don't think we will see much. It's a beautiful lit sky, and it must look amazing when there are clouds. Maybe a bit disconcerting when there are clouds, that you have to go through the clouds. But yeah, we are blessed with an absolute star clear night, even at the lower levels. So there's, for the next 35 miles, for the next 50 nautical miles, so way beyond our target, there is no real clouds in sight, which is fantastic. So I can switch back to the map, probably get down in the scale as well. Here we go, 20 nautical miles, and see what happens. 25 miles to go. See you soon. And welcome back. It is about 20 miles to go. This there is the airport, I think. And as far as I remember, there will be runways almost exactly north-south. So I think it is time to contact the tower. And what do we do? Okay, nearest airport list. No. Yes. Oh well, before that, let's do it right. Come on.
Madrid approach Starling 05. Cancel flight following. Starling 05 Madrid approach cancellation received. Squawk 7000. Frequency change approved. Barajas Tower Starling 05 is 17 miles north with Sierra to land. Starling 05 Barajas Tower. Fly straight in runway 18 right. Altimeter 30.01, wind 230 at 14.
Fantastic.
Make straight in runway 18 right, Starling 05.
Alright, I anticipated that, so we are on the right runway of the two runways. 18 means course 180 south, so we are on the right one. So I switched off from the navigation to the heading. Coming in, I think we need to go a bit further to the right. Let's give it 10 more degrees. Let's go down a bit further. Oop. Vertical speed. $14 miles to go. Yes, and I have the runway in sight. So this is 18 right, this is 18 left. We are coming in very nice now. We're probably already a bit too low, but hey, we can hold the speed. And yeah, I will get in touch with you on final approach, where I probably will not talk very much, because I will be very busy and have to concentrate. So bear with me, see you in a minute or two. Alright. The final turn is beginning. I just switched off the autopilot. With all the buildings around us, the computer has a bit to do as well. But we are now in final approach. All this while we are coming in quite nicely. All good, 122 knots. Keeping it at the altitude of now. Reduced throttle to, oh, well, 40% roughly, 40 to 50%. Just under 50 actually. And, well, what comes now is really flying by the seat of my pants. It's really gut feeling. So So I'm trying to keep it level now. I don't want to fall out of the sky too early. We have wind from the side, from the right, 5 knots. It's not too bad. I actually learned earlier when I compared the indicated airspeed, the true airspeed, and the ground speed, that the arrow is pointing in a direction of flaps out. The arrow is pointing in the direction of where the wind is coming from and not where the wind is going. Alright. It's getting a bit bumpy now. There's a very long freeze. Alright, a lot of buildings. Oh guys, that is atrocious. Gear out. Jesus Christ. While I'm running it on a level where the NVIDIA GeForce Experience software tells me, hey, you want to...
Sterling 05, cleared to land runway 18 right.
Thank you very much.
22 Niger at 16.
Thank you.
Cleared to land runway 18 right, Starling 05.
Done. Okay. Where the software is actually telling me that I should have a lower detail level. It usually is working quite well. Oop. Okay, 87 knots. Ooh. This is actually some wind now. To correct a bit to the right, I'm coming in a bit too far left. Keep my eyes on the indicated airspeed. Do not drop under 80. Full flaps out now. Yeah. We just crossed 3,000, I think. Correct a bit to the left. Descent looks good. Look at this. Look at the street lamps and the roads. Oh my god. And there's of course not much traffic because it's 1:30 in the night. But look at this. My god, this is realistic. Coming in a bit too flat. Drop speed. Okay. Full power. Okay. Power back to about 50. Correcting a bit to the right. Okay, now let's glide it in. Come on. I want to land somewhere around the marking. I think I'm on a good glide path. I think left and right, this shows us we're on the right glide path. A bit too low. Okay. Okay, a bit of correction. Come on, a bit too far. Bit of rudder. And now let's glide her in. Come on. Ooh. I was just about to stall. It was a stall warning. Alright. Now where do we exit?
Starling 05, exit runway when able.
Alright, we exit to the right. Landing lights, I should have switched them on earlier. Come on. Oh no, this is a nice bug. Don't know what to do now. I can't press the bloody button. Okay, that doesn't work anymore. Alright. Well, then we have to work without landing lines. Well, we have taxi lights on. Oh, landing lights on? No,
Sterling 05, turn next taxiway.
yeah, but which one is the next taxiway, my friend? Is that here? I think this is a taxiway, is it? Oh no, taxiway is there. So, very good. Right in front of us. Right in front of us. Yeah, clicking and nothing happens. Alright, but at least we have our taxiway. Okay, I will...
Sterling 05, exit runway when able.
so I just had contacted ground after leaving the runway, and I just realized that we have to drive on the ground in total 2.5 miles to our parking spot. Well, that's interesting. See you there. Jesus Christ. Right, on a taxiway there's someone coming. Hello. Well, I wish that they would do that. But this was actually I think this was a real machine, a real airplane. So I have real traffic on. And I always wondered, I mean, how do they accommodate for a virtual pilot moving about? And probably they don't. They just do their thing as it is on the as it is on the data, basically, where the planes are. Well, see you there. And there we are, almost. And a couple of parked airplanes there. We will park somewhere next to these giants overnight. Well, there are quite a lot of them. I have to say, I try to not go to big airports, but at the moment the traffic is not too bad with Corona, which you obviously see in the simulation as well, because it uses the real traffic. And the other thing is, there's much more to look at. There's much more going on. It's quite cool. Look at this. There's a TBM in the front here next to us. And on the other side to us is a Beechcraft Baron. 2 turboprop engines. The TBM on the left here is a fantastic machine. Super fast, pressurized cabin and so on. And I was contemplating using it for this tour, but honestly after a couple of test flights on the first day, the systems are much more complicated than this one, the engine alone. So that, oh come on, move, getting this thing moved from a standstill is very interesting. So there's the, oh, this time no one is in our way. There's the guy signaling us. Yes, I know. Oh, this is beautiful. Oh, look at this. Okay, a bit to the right. Come on, move. And that's it. Thank you. Parking brake on. Headlight on, because I will need it in a minute. But this is it. This is it. Engine. Well, I have to read up if I can stop the engine with that. Okay, no, that doesn't work apparently. Well, I have to find a solution for that, because I can't use any buttons. I will back to you in a second. Alright. I found a solution. I saved the game and reloaded it. So, now we can go through the final routine. I have no clue what the standard procedure is. If you switch off the engine using the master switch, like so, because that should kill it, it does. Or if you cut off the fuel, up, come on, like so. Did it? I don't know, maybe someone knows. I certainly cut off, the fuel. Now come on. While we are here, master switch to off. This alternator to off as well. All the lights off. Power, they are all off. Master avionics off. Wonderful. Oh, this is not quite correct. Total time of flight. This is basically the session. But this is, oops, this is it. Wonderful mild night in Madrid. I would go to the hotel straight away now because it's 2 o'clock in the morning and I wouldn't even have a beer. I would just go to bed because tomorrow I'm planning to not only cut the video but also go to actually Africa. First to Gibraltar, then to Africa. Alright, thank you very much for watching. I wish you a great night. Goodbye.